I bet you wonder how I ended up here. Well, I've got a story for you. Hey everyone, welcome back. This week I wanted to do a story time of the time I went skydiving with my mom. And I want to say that I did film this last week, I edited it, and I was about to publish it, and then I rewatched it before I published it. And it was so cringy. I couldn't even post it. I literally just deleted it. The amount of times I said like in that video, astronomical. The video was like 16-ish minutes long, and in the last 5 or 6 minutes, I literally said like at least 93 times. Refilmed it, I'm about to re-edit it. So the story starts back in October of 2019. I just came out to my family and friends and I wanted to do something to celebrate. So the first thing I did was I got my nose pierced, and then after that I kept thinking of what to do, and I saw a video of someone skydiving on my YouTube, and I said, like a light bulb went off. I said, I've got to. And so I posted on my Instagram story and I said, does anybody want to go skydiving with me in a few weeks? And a lot of people replied, yes, 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 but all of them weren't serious. Or like, skydiving is kind of expensive, so people didn't have really the money to just, like I didn't either, but I just put it on my credit card, you know? But everybody was saying they didn't have enough money, I mean, that's totally fine because I don't either. So I asked my friend and her boyfriend if they would want to go, and my friend said no, but her boyfriend said yes. So I ended up making the reservation for us two so we could go skydiving. And I think it was 2 weeks out in advance that I booked it. So the week before, he messaged me and he was like, hey, I'm sorry, but I really don't have enough money to go. And I was like, okay, that's totally fine, I understand completely. And so I texted my mom and I asked her, I was like, will you just ride with me to go skydiving? I said, you don't have to jump or anything, you can just sit on the ground and watch me jump. And she said, yeah, of course I'll go, and blah, blah, blah. And then she texted me back and she said, but what if I wanted to jump? I said, huh? And I said, well, you're supposed to book in advance, so I don't know if they'd let you. And she was like, oh, okay. And I said, but it wouldn't hurt to just ask when you got there. And she's like, okay. And she said, I'll just be prepared. She said, I'm hoping to jump. And my mom is really terrified of heights, so I don't even know why she suggested herself to go. But, I mean, I wasn't complaining or anything. The morning came, so we started heading that way. It's a 2-hour drive from where we live. So we headed there, and we stopped at Sonic on the way there. And I was so nervous, like I was shaking so bad. And so I ordered French toast sticks from Sonic, and I tried to eat one, and I couldn't even swallow it. That's how nervous I was. And so I ended up just spitting it back out. And my mom gave me a Benadryl because I was super nervous. So I slept for an hour or so. By the time we got there, we were early. We were 30-ish minutes early. And my mom was like, are you ready to go in? I said, I said, I said, we aren't going in this early. And she said, why not? I said, because we're 30 minutes early. And so she waited till like 15 minutes or so. And then that's when me and her got in a huge fight. I was so nervous. I don't know if it was just my nerves or what, but she got out of the car and I said, Mom, get back in. I said, I can't do this. And she said, yes, you can. I said, no, I can't. I said, I'm literally about to throw up. And she said, well, I'm about to go in your spot just to prove you wrong. I said, you're being really rude right now. And so somehow she got me out of the car. I'm pretty sure she called me a scaredy cat along the way. And I was like, why would I want to jump out of a plane? This was not a good idea in the first place. We got in to check in and I told them my name, that I had reservations or whatever. And then my mom said, well, I don't have a reservation because his friend canceled, but is that spot still open to where I can jump? And they said, yeah, of course it is. You can go in his friend's place. And so my mom got super excited for some reason, like she's not afraid of heights. While we were signing in, my mom said, he's just really scared. He doesn't know if he wants to go. And that lady was like, that's fine. She's like, I've got the perfect person for him. I was like, you better. So we ended up going into this room and we had to watch a video. We had to watch a video over the rules, and it basically said that there's always a potential for like energy. There's always a potential for injury. And I was like, okay. And then we had to sign this 3-page waiver. It basically said if we died, our family couldn't sue the skydiving company. I said, okay, we're gonna die. So we signed the papers and we brought it back out to them. So after we signed the paperwork, we started to train with our tandem jumpers. And so they showed us how we would go out of the plane, how we would position our body during the free fall. They showed us how we would land and a lot of different stuff like that. And then it was time for the interviews. So we wanted to get our skydiving experience videoed, considering we'd never done anything like that before. So we both had different videographers. So they took us out in front of a plane and they was doing interviews for both me and my mom, and I'll put those in there now.
Austin, welcome to West Tennessee Skydiving. You are standing in front of an airplane with this goofy looking harness on. What are you about to do?
I'm about to skydive.
Why on earth would you want to do that?
I have no clue.
There you go. Did anybody come out here with you?
My mom.
Is your mom jumping?
Yep, she's supposed to.
Who's more scared, you or your mom?
Probably me for some reason.
Probably you?
Yeah.
Oh, come on. Is that your mom right there?
Yep.
Hey, Mom.
Hey.
So we're gonna go up this King Air behind you up to 14,500 feet. We're gonna throw you out, do a couple front flips, free fall a couple miles. You scared, you nervous, excited?
Scared.
Scared.
Definitely scared.
Don't be scared, you're gonna love it.
Hello and welcome to West Tennessee Skydiving. Tell me your name and what you're about to do today.
Sandy, and I'm fixing to go skydiving.
Yeah, was this your idea?
Nope.
Nope.
It was my son's.
Who's more scared, you or him?
Probably him.
Probably him. You're not scared at all?
Well, I just found out yesterday that I was doing this, so.
Is it still fresh?
Yes.
All right. Is there anything you want to say before we go and do this?
If I die, it's all Austin's fault.
Dang. All right. Well, this King Air behind you is going to take you to 14,500 feet. We'll see you there.
Okay.
Do y'all see how awkward I was? And did y'all see what my mom had to say? If she dies, it's my fault. No, ma'am, because you're the one that wanted to go in the first place. So we did the interview, and after that, it was time to go up. And so we got in the plane, we sat down, and I was so nervous. We start going up and I'm getting really nervous again. I start saying, I can't do this, I can't do this. We keep going up and I keep thinking to myself, this is as far up as we'll go. I said, we can't really go any higher than this. So where we jump at is 14,000 or 15,000 feet up in the air. And he has this little arm thing and he shows me how far we are, and we're only 5,000 feet in the air. When I tell you my nerves, whew. So we finally start to get up high enough to where we start to jump, and my instructor tethers me to him, and I look at my mom and she's looking nervous. It looks like she seen a ghost because her face is pale. I'm like, she isn't gonna jump. She's not gonna jump. But open up the side of the plane where we jump out of, and wind is just, I'm telling you, I'm right next to this door, and the wind just starts hitting me in my face, and whew. But there's 3 single people that just jumped before me, and then me and my instructor were the first tandem jumpers out of that plane. The 3 single jumpers, they're out in a heartbeat. They're just boom, boom, boom. And then it's my turn. And he says, "Are you ready?" I'll look at him. I just say, "I guess." So we get up there to jump. I'm on the very edge. My photographer's above me. And at that point, I'm not even nervous anymore. It wasn't even scary at that point. And so it was in the span of about 20 seconds, we get up there and then we jump. Experience on the way down was really weird to me. I honestly think I blacked out because there was such an adrenaline rush. My brain couldn't really process it, I don't think. So I don't remember a bunch from the free fall. All I remember is watching the ground getting closer to me. But we got down to the ground and it was honestly awesome. Me and my mom talked about it the whole 2 hours home. We were just, honestly, we were shook. We were shook. And it was fun. Honestly, I was really scared before, but it wasn't that bad once you get up there. But I hope you guys enjoyed. Like, comment, subscribe. I will see you guys later. Love you.